treating that injury within a year and a day. If you die, whoever caused that injury is fully responsible. All right. So we will still go back to what caused injury on Mohbad. If Wunmi fight with Mohbad at home, let's say Wunmi and Mohbad got home, they fought, and Mohbad never sustained any injury on it. Let's say he has sustained an injury, like by law. Let's say I fought my friend, right? My friend blew my eye. There's blood coming out. I got home, but because I and my wife were already fighting, my wife poisoned me. I died. It's my wife that killed me. That friend is exonerated, right? So whatever fight that Mohbad had with anybody, you have to prove that that fight killed Mohbad or that fight caused injury on Mohbad. How did that fight damage Mohbad? You have to prove that. You can't just tell me you hold the cloth on his neck. What did that cause? What was the resultant effect of holding that cloth? If you can't prove it, then it's just an altercation. That is not a crime. Exactly. That is not a crime. Right? Two people can quarrel. What will be considered a criminal effect is you have to show that somebody was damaged and want justice for his hand being broken, for him being stabbed or whatsoever. You can't prove that. So the only thing provable here is that there was injury on Mohbad. And that injury, at the point of treating that injury, that a negligent, a wrong treatment was given to Mohbad and Mohbad died. That is what we have officially. But when you look at the site, if you look at the testimony of the driver, there was altercation between Mohbad and Wunmi. All right, let's limit it at that. They got home. Few hours later, after the driver has informed them not to fight, few hours later, there was need. 3 guys rushed to the driver, demanding him to take them to the pharmacy to go buy spirits and to go buy cotton wool. In the words of the Jabami, they even have to pull Mohbad cloth. They have to wash it that night. They said it was Ade West, his friend, that washed the cloth that night. Because why? It was stained with blood. They asked him in the coroner inquest, was it much blood? He said, no, just stain of blood, like that. And they said, where is the cloth? They said, Ade West washed it that night. All of those things, like, it calls for suspicion. One, you were the one fighting your husband brutally. And 2 of you went upstairs in the same house. Few hours later, the driver was alerted that there's need to go buy spirit cotton wool. To do what? You see? So Wunmi is in the position of a suspect. Alright? So, and I think what we should be doing is to call for a investigation to be able to put a clarity to all of these things. And you expect Nigerians to continue to cry out if they don't see anything happening that will explain the actions. Now I want to ask you, can you explain to me, right, what could have happened to somebody, that was coming from the shoe? They didn't have any reason to buy him spirit, or they didn't need any medication for him. On his way home, no medication. They passed pharmacy. They passed through pharmacy. They got home. About 2 hours later, they now see an urgency to rush to go get him spirit medication. What do you think might be happening to him at that time? Go on,
that is the question I want to ask you.
Yeah.
Now, they got home, and then there is need for emergency. Was it before or after the nurse came?
Which one?
Was it the nurse? What is her name? That
yes. What we are looking at here, right? We are looking at a situation whereby we are trying to object the fact that there was even a nurse, and we are trying to look at a possible conspiracy by the nurse and the people who were in that house. We are talking about, there's what they call intent of conspiracy. Anybody can conspire in a crime, right? It is your job as an investigator to look for something to disprove their claims. Isn't that correct? So whether nurse will say that yes, she came later, she met Mohbad alive, fine. Yes, nurse can say so that okay, when I came back, with the Mohbad I saw, I spoke to Mohbad was fine. But the initial statement shows that Mohbad couldn't have been fine. And in fact, to even make that solid, if I'm investigating this, if I'm a lawyer to this case, this kit will not get away with this. There was an arm of Mohbad. There was a video showcasing Mohbad's arm that was in a helpless condition. From that video, you can tell that Mohbad was helpless. Look at his sleeping position. Hand was on the ground, shaking sporadically. Now, I want to ask you, if Mohbad was all right, All of us have watched that viral video. The way the hand was falling on the bed and the hand was shaking. For that hand to be shaking that way, it means that hand must be in a very, in a very high pain. In a very high pain. So
that is why
that's not his question. That's not his question.
Apart from that,
what?
That's not his question. That's not the question he asked you. He asked you that because you said that they went to the pharmacy to get medication. So this guy is asking you that was it before the nurse came or after the nurse came?
No. He's trying to nullify. You didn't get the game. He's trying to nullify my claim. Okay, if nurse came to meet Mohbad alive, it means Mohbad was fine. So we should forget about that. So me, I'm bringing him back. That we are trying to prove against the conspiracy of the nurse because he is trying to take the nurse as a credible evidence that if nurse has said that Mohbad was fine, everything was good, why are we still bothered about any other thing? You understand? That's the whole point. He's fighting so hard, to balance things.
We even have to it. According to them, they say
unless you will tell me the driver is lying and the nurse is correct. But now you have two credible witnesses. In fact, you more credible than the nurse.
You mentioned conspiracy. You want to tell me that the nurse agreed to conspire with the rest 15?
There's possibility of that, sure.
Anything could happen, boy.
And again, Ricardo,
can I ask my question?
Ricardo, to put things straight.
Can I ask my question?
Okay. One, this guy, are there reasonable cause for them to conspire? Yes, because one, they are all friends, all right? And now, could they have been threatened?
15 against 1. 15 against 1, and these are the people that live with Mohbad.
They are not.
No. They are benefactors. The 50 people don't live in that house.
Ricardo,
you are getting things from place.
They are not.
In the words of Wunmi, okay, in the corona inquest, there are 8. But doing show, whenever Mohbad has a show, people do come to that house to stay around. They don't permanently there. Russia don't live there.
We can't blame Ricardo for saying all this. That's why I came up. You can't blame him.
You guys continue.
Yes, that's it. You can't blame him.
Yeah.
That's what I want to say.
We can't blame him for saying all this. All of them can be lying. All of them can be conspiring to support each other.
But he doesn't agree to that, Sholake.
Yeah,
are you not listening to me?
Wait. You can believe any one of them. If people want to believe. He decides to pick one to believe. But let me tell you something. Wait.
Sholake, no, you're not listening. Ricardo is saying that
Mr. Sholake,
you missed it. You missed it completely.
No, what I'm saying.
You missed it. Honestly.
Let me tell you where I'm going. I'll tell you where I'm going. Where I'm going is this. This is where I'm going. You see, when he was talking about the police, that is where I'm going. Because he can decide to believe anything he wants to believe. The nurse, anybody can believe anything. Wunmi can believe. What I came up to tell him, and we have discussed this thing before. You supporting the police. That is the problem I'm having. Because you can't tell me Polo did a very good job. You keep saying it. There are so many examples being given to you. I don't know where you live. You know how police work abroad. All these things we are arguing. We are not supposed to be arguing about it. We are not supposed to.
Silly said it. He actually like the fact that the police didn't do the right thing at the right time. You're coming up to tell me something.
We keep. He didn't do it. He didn't do anything. Okay, let me give you an example. Can you please Wait. Let me just give you an example. Wait. You will talk. You will talk now. Wait.
So that's how I speak. You have to bear it. Sorry.
You know, at times I'm so particular when people talk like this because. When you talk of Nigerian police and say they did a good job in this case, I sat down. I keep thinking, where are they coming from? From the beginning. Nothing. That's what we are arguing with ourselves. Especially saying this. We don't need to argue. But look, we come out. This is what they found. From the initial press conference till today, they've not said anything. I'll give one example. That 3 seconds video. Just one example.
The only thing they said, Mohbad bled profusely, and they still continue up till now.
Now, I'll give one example. Just one example. Wait, you will talk. Ricardo, listen. 3 seconds video. Let's say, okay, the wrong issue was on the internet. They went to the office. They lodged a complaint. Are you telling me they are not supposed to come back to that public or to that person that lodged a complaint to come back to him? Sorry, we didn't see anything there. This is what happened. This is what happened. We have done it. We have said everywhere. It's been deleted. Nothing came out. Keeping quiet is meaning that you are admitting guilty. Their quietness is guilty because the only thing police have said in the beginning, previously, and we're able to debunk it because I don't know where they got that previously from. And you're telling me police is doing something. Go ahead, Vinci. You want to ask a question?
Even if they are not listening to internet, at least they are watching television and they are listening to news. Because that 3-second video was a big news all over Nigeria, even abroad. So they cannot say that they are not hearing it. When Adwa uses his mouth to confess that it is 10 minutes video. So the police are not really people that are supporting both police. They are the very people that doesn't want this case.
I mean, you can't support police in this case, please. You can do.
Sholake,
I want to be forceful.
Mr. Sholake Badajusi, you see the 3 seconds video, the 3 seconds videos arrival as what is it called? Brought in dead, BID is dead on arrival. She understand. This they said this video. They said this video is 4 years old, over 4 years old.
Are you the police? Are you the police?
Okay.
For God's sake.
Police have seen it.
Let them bring it out.
The video I will be interested in. The video I'll be interested in is a video where we see Wunmi maybe with a knife in her hand or with a gun in her hand or whatever. You see,
okay. That is what. How will you see that? How will you see that?
In this case, now we are not referring to Wunmi.
Because
please wait.
Let us see it.
Mr.
That's why they are
Sholake,
not working with it.
Ricardo, look at it. We are not referring.
We are not working with it. It's 10 years old.
Yeah, so it has nothing to do with what
we are not referring to Wunmi. So don't just bring Wunmi into it.
It has nothing to do with what came about in that house.
As far as Adua confirmed that it's 10 minutes.
But this video was shot 4 years ago. It is not what happened in that house. Please, for God's sake.
Are you there? Have you seen the video?
Why are you people arguing like this? The same way the food Mohbad ate last was prepared by Wunmi. And at the end of the day, his brother came out to say he is the one that prepared it. And that is where where everybody have a respite. Everybody calm down about that.
That's not what we are saying. Let them do that.
This is 4 year plus video.
It doesn't matter.
How did you know? How did you know?
It doesn't matter what is inside. It doesn't matter.
Why are you complicating issue? The police don't want to complicate issue. They don't want anything to bring any other evidence which shows where we
hear yourself now. The police don't want to complicate issue. Hear yourself. You have to take this back. Are you a police spokesman?
From a man.
I am not. That's what I'm telling you. But the police are doing a very good job. They might have had their faults. They might have their flaws. They might have had one way or the other. They might have maybe not. They do.
Can you give us one fault?
Let me help you out. Hello, please. What the question was like about the loss in the beginning. Why did I'm sorry for the Yoruba. So, firstly, what Ricardo was trying to say is that Ricardo has a point, and he does not also have a point. Let me explain it. He said that we should not mind that that minute the driver drove them from the Korodu and he has a point by asking that is it after the nurse came? Or he's right, because if we look at it, the nurse said he meant Mohbad alive, and Mohbad he treated the injury. He's right in that part, but the place I will ask, I know you can't defend that place. That's why you jump. You have a point. I'm not blaming you. So my own is, if we are just dictating, we are just saying this. But the people that will make it a valid case are not working on it. So the reason why I say Ricardo is right. If you want to fight each other, we can't deny that the nurse already admit that he met Mohbad alive. So if we just pushing at the boot fighting each other, the person we should fight, if we are looking for true justice, is the lawyer, Baba Mohbad. Why aren't you looking at this place? We are not, all of us here are not lawyers. We are not not to talk of his son. So, why I say Ricardo has a point, but he don't know how to defend himself. He has a point that we should just brush that out. Because the people that are looking for justice also brush it out. So, why are we fighting?
Listen, I disagree with you a little bit on that. You know why? You are saying the lawyers and the Baba Mohbad or whatever you mentioned. I'm not for Baba Mohbad, by the way, and I'm not for Wunmi, right? My focus is on the guy getting justice, Mohbad himself. So whatever Ricardo has in his mind, I don't know where you're coming from, but I'm here to tell you right now, my focus is on getting the right justice and make Nigeria a better place. That's my biggest concern. One minute. Now, going back to your question that you mentioned just now, right? If Baba Mohbad is doing langba or doing whatever he wants or playing theater, and the other side are playing theater, the police, right? They are there on the ground. It's their job to uphold the law. It's their job to investigate. They can even, for me, I'm not even excluding Baba Mohbad out of this. Are you getting the point? Because somebody who is covering the cause of, who is perverting the cause of justice is also a suspect. Are you getting the point? So all of them, the police should have done a thorough job. I made mention initially, maybe you haven't heard my voice before. I made mention that the telephone forensic supposed to have been done, right? I'm talking about right from a day or right from a week before the guy passed on and up until 2 weeks after he's dead, at least to the bare minimum. It couldn't even be extended more than that. The bank account of all these people should have been looked at. Follow the money. That's a part of the active investigation. Are you listening to me? So when I'm talking, I know where I'm coming from. So when Ricardo comes in and say, "Oh, Wunmi, come on, build it up, okay?"
Richie, can I support what you just said? It's never too late, Ricardo. If police want to work, it's never too late. They can still go back to that time. They can get everything they want to get on their phone. It's never too late. If they want to work, if they want to do something that these people are not relenting. They are still talking about this case. We just have forgotten it. Okay, let us help them out. Let us help them out. They can go back to it. 2 years ago,
even the telephone, they can still go back to it. The phone, and you tell me they are working. By the time you comb everything, including Mama Mohbad, including Bossa or whatever, including Wunmi, by the time you do all those things, Rank Disciples, including Naira Marley,
police will come on. All of them
will come up. It won't take more than they'll get something out of it.
They will put it out, everything.
So stop doing all this.
I know it's money. If you look at it, it may cost them more money. But for justice, nothing
too expensive in this kind of case.
Nothing is too much.
This is exposing the behavior of the justice system.
It's as easy as anybody.
You see, most of the you see, sir,
I don't know why you live. Every police is our friend.
They can do this investigation you are talking about. But
why can't they do it? Why can't they do it?
We have a confessional statement. So why do they need to go to all this level again?
This is why you're wrong. This is why I say you should open your minds up. Just because I came to you with a confessional statement doesn't mean I'm right.
We have a crime, we have a suspect, and then we have a confession.
You see how you corner yourself. You see how you corner yourself now? You went back to your narrow-minded view. You went back to your narrow-minded view. We're asking you to look at it.
There is a crime, there is a suspect, and what is it? There's a confession.
You can't 100% defend the police. Me, I'm to rest the police.
Like I said it, I'm not defending the police 100%.
You are. When you said you have a suspect, what did you want?
They might have their lapses. They might have their
come on,
their lapses. So
let me
Richie, thank you.
Ricardo, let's allow you to talk. Let's allow you to talk. Can you tell us their lapses? Can you give us
they might have one or two lapses.
Okay, give us one or two.
Thank you, Salaki.
Yeah, give us one or two. Thank you.
One or two lapses. Yeah, you know what they did. For instance, the petition that Mohbad wrote, they did nothing about until this boy died. So that one is a lapse on the side. And then they did their investigation. There was a confession by the nurse. So and they have to run with that. So that is what Nigerian police. That is what they base on it. But we now want to come in. We are now doing a multiplication, subtraction, addition of 1 minute, 1 second from the house to the hospital. The first hospital, it takes 5 seconds. From the second hospital,
Ricardo, you're holding on to conditional lapses. Can you see yourself? Can you hear yourself?
Wait.
The Nigerian police don't have time for those.
Let's pick him up on that lapses
already.
Somebody said
what the police. There is autopsy. Go with what the autopsy said.
Mr. Sholake, there's nothing to pick up. This guy is telling you categorically the only lapses they find in the police is the whole petition, the pending petition of Mohbad on Naira Marley or Sam Larry. That's the only lapses he finds. On all these cases. Come on.
Oh my God.
Look at your answer.
So what are other lapses?
You just badly expose yourself with your level of intelligence, your level of intelligence. You just missed it completely now.
Okay, what have you said? Okay, I have missed it, but nothing has changed. Nothing has changed.
Next time, I will never engage you. I found out, Ricardo, please take my name out of your mouth, and I will never engage you anymore.
I have never mentioned your name.
Richie, please.
You did.
Ricardo,
please. I have not mentioned your name.
Ricardo don't lie. She likes screw back and paste it to you again.
You might be intelligent, but you don't have the sense.
You see, I just told you. You just demonstrated your level of intelligence. You just lied. You just lied just now. So you can't mention my name.
There are a lot of educated people, but the way they argue, shows the level of their intelligence.
Don't start us abusing each other, then. If it's abuse, then go down.
Ricardo, excuse me. Bamsi, please excuse me. Ricardo, please, let's mind the way we speak to each other. We are mature, we are grown. No, please, hold on. Please, hold on. He has not insulted.
And I said I did not. Even Paparino said it, I said I did not.
Ricardo, excuse me,
Ricardo, you typed in the comment. You deliberately typed everything. You typed me in the comment. I'm not stupid, okay?
Yeah, I did.
Yes, so then why are you lying now?
I did. That's when I came up and apologized.
Why are you lying?
Okay. You apologized to him?
Whenever I listen to my voice, you did.
I'm not. I did.
You did.
Yes.
Stop lying.
That is when I came up and I apologized to you. That I'm not mentioning your name. I did not mention your name.
I said you mentioned my name, but you wrote the comment.
You just mentioned the name and called him that he doesn't have the sense. So, please.
You start insulting someone.
Bamsi, hold on. Let me take Ricardo on this route. Ricardo, look at this, okay? The Perez Hospital was invited by the police. And I want to believe the statement of the Perez doctor who came to the court of recent and stated that Mohbad's body they observed has been dead not less than 3 hours. If police is now running
up to 24 hours.
Yes, if police is now picking the story of the nurse and running with it, but never listen to a professional doctor, do you think police have done well, Ricardo?
Good question. Thank you. Very good question.
They have not, and that is one of their lapses.
Thank you.
A lot of them. You can pick up a lot.
That's also a lapse, okay? If you look at this whole thing, right? And I love the fact that you are coming to say some things. We are not wicked. We are hold on, Ricardo. We are not wicked and we are not foolish and we are not stupid people who just want to nail innocent people anyhow. And you feel we just want to talk. No. You are a Yoruba person the way you speak. That is my best of knowledge or judgment. I don't know if truly you are a Yoruba person. But I sense you are a Yoruba person. And there's something common with the Yoruba is wisdom. Okay? And that's why I use the word. I want to believe you are a Yoruba person. You see, Mama Mohbad narrated her story. Hold on, Ricardo. Hold on. Mama Mohbad narrated her story in a Yoruba language. That was the first 2 videos that came out. And then, since that day we heard that story, we have been questioning the actual day Mohbad died or died. That was the first controversial video. And I won't call it controversial. It became controversial when the wife came out and said it was on Tuesday. And the woman tried to change the story. But if we listen to the doctor now of Perez, we have not gone to Kuramed. Maybe Kuramed is going to throw everybody inside box. We don't know yet because they are yet to come out. But Perez came out and corroborated what Mama Mohbad said. And also, the Perez doctor corroborated what the driver said. And you want us to believe the nurse and Wunmi and Adura? The answer is no. Why these lapses? Why this change of story? Why this inconsistent from these people? That is why we question deeper to say no, something is wrong. These people are covering a lot. Because if this man died on Monday, the driver statement is not corroborating with the wife and the nurse and the doctor, a medical doctor, a professional doctor, stated another story. And the mother of the disease also stated Monday. Police will have collected the mother's phone where she made a claim that she called the wife. Simple thing to do. Immediately. And I want to believe the mother was invited. Police interrogated the mother and they got a statement from her. And if the mother stated, I called the wife. I don't understand. The police in Nigeria, you are too intelligent now. What they did in Mohbad's case. Bring the wife's phone. Is it true your mother-in-law called you? Simple and straightforward case. If she said no, Mama, bring your
Is it my network? Is everybody there?
Can anybody hear me?
Hello?
Yeah, I can hear you. I can hear you.
Yeah, we can hear you now.
Can you guys hear me?
Okay, should I
Can you hear me?
stop chicken back?
Rotimi, go ahead. We can hear you.
Okay, it's back.
Yeah. Richie, can you hear me?
Yeah, go ahead.
Yes, of course, I can hear you.
Sorry. And so what I'm saying is that, you see, we are not wicked people. We are just ordinary Nigerians who love life. We are not killers. And likewise, I don't believe you are, Ricardo. We all have children. We all have family. What we are looking at, we are learning a lot from this. And we are stating the fact that there is inconsistency in these people. Why this whole thing is inconsistent? Okay, look at the father. Let me go to the father. The father who refused to say the fact that his own daughter called him and told him that his brother is dead. And the father could not add to his storyline until that line was punctured. And after they told that story, the father have not even added that line to his story thereafter. So there's something these people are conspiring against. The truth to come out. Then the father thereafter was asked to sue the wife. He turned it down, but behind he's now alleging the wife that it was the wife concubine that killed his son. My brother, are we fools?
Definitely we are not. The blood story.
What about the blood story that he refused to tell police, but rather told it in court? Was he afraid of the police? The answer is no. So many, and for us to nail this thing, a simple phone forensic for the entire family and those in the house is what the public demand.
Ricardo, we have argued this thing. This is the second time. The first time you were sober, you went away, and I think you were able to realize that maybe you have learned your lesson. But you came back again with the same story. You see,
No,
you are wrong. No, we have argued this thing once. And that day, you kept quiet.
I still maintain my stand. stand. You see, like
you kept quiet that day.
Like what Rotimi has just
said. You have done
now.
justice to this. Let me see. I hope today we'll be able to convince you.
My question is, this all what he has narrated now, all what people have been saying now, I still continue to ask the same question. Okay, let me accept with you that the police did a very bad job. Who are now going to the police to tell them that this is what you are supposed to do? You have left this undone, But we keep on staying on internet and continue saying this. That is my problem. That's what I'm saying.
Okay, let me answer you. Let me answer you.
Police to the right authority. Let them take it up. We have the IG there. Who is to do that?
Thank you.
May I ask you that question?
No, wait.
I think
the answer to that is simple.
Okay, go ahead.
Very simple. Very simple. You see that they are not ready to do anything. Now, it's like you knocking your head on the wall. You have seen it. You have seen it. They went there. The police commander told them, you should go to read it or read.
Listen, let me say something. Let me say something before you guys.
All over the world.
Please, let me say something.
They are not ready to do anything.
Mr. Shalaki, woman, let me say something. Ricardo.
No.
Ricardo, I'm going to say this. Ricardo brought to me. Hold on. Mr. Shalaki, you are here. This guy will come back at one point and still bring this same story where we stopped now.
I'm telling you.
So don't just me. I don't know why you're doing this. You have your own thing.
Talk.
Ricardo, if you ask me, do you know,
they can carry on from there, they can do it again.
One minute, Ricardo, do you know that at one point, when IT guy pasted something, you went and attacked me directly? And I'm going to tell you right now, if you are being paid, one minute, please. I'm using this opportunity to voice out. If you are paid mercenaries or if you have a personal vendetta personally against me, you need to stop it.
Okay, please.
So that's what I can say.
Thank you.
I'm saying that now, loud and clear. To about 253 people here.
Ricardo raised a very valid point. Salake, just 1 second, sorry. Ricardo, thank you for that observation. That truly you understood that police have done bad job, and I love that, right?
For the first time.
For the first time, yes, that is a good fact. This is why we are here. We get clarity.
No, second time, please. Second time.
Yeah, thank you, Salake. So sometimes these are what we do. This is what we do here. We try to see where things have not done right, and we want to make it right. And that is the essence of us gathering here talking about it. And I love the fact that you realize the police have done a bad job. Then who will talk to the police or who will confront the police that they've done a bad job? That is the way forward. And I love that angle you're coming in. It's a fantastic one. You see, the more we condemn what police have done, exposing them to the public, the more they try to revisit the case again. And we need also to sue police. And that is what is lacking, and I love that. The public needs to lay this complaint out, and we should find an avenue to sue police.
Exactly.
The right thing. Let's explore, if we have that option. Let's explore. Let's see how far we can even take this course.
That is it. That's what I'm saying.
We notice this, and this, and we realize you've not done the right thing for this course. Can you please look at this, and look at this? And I like that, where you are coming from. Okay? It's a very
the last time I was here with Mr. Sholake, and then I think Firefox or whatever, I said, you people should note down, one after the other, list it down, list everything down, the lapses, where you want the police to do, what they have done, how it's supposed to be done. Then let us back it up with anything, either the lawyer or anything, or petition to the IG, to the governor, to whosoever. Let it go there and let them bring it, let them start all over again. But for us to sit down on internet and start analyzing this, analyzing that, from 1 minute to seconds, so seconds to hour, it took them from this to the. I mean, it bothers me. At least, most of the time, I want to. What is wrong with these people? Okay, we've had this, we've had it. Then take it to the police. Let them do it again, or write a petition against the police. Let them do it again. But not sitting down on the internet and start blabbing, and start talking, morning to evening, every day. We are almost 2 years, and we are still saying exactly the same thing. Exactly the same thing. He locked a cloth on his neck. He push it down. He cook it.
Okay. Don't go. I will tell you. We are not just talking. You know, wait.
A 3 seconds video, which is irrelevant. A 3 seconds irrelevant.
You see, Ricardo, wait. Fine. You think you are wasting our time on the internet? I'm sorry, I disagree with you.
Okay. We'll see. Maybe we are wasting our time or not.
No. Let me explain to you.
Yeah.
It's like you are beating somebody and is not yielding, and you continue to beat him. One way or the other, maybe he's going to yield. What we are doing is like we are exercising. We are not relenting. That is the problem. Police they were not that we should have given up. They know their mistake. They are not ready to work. We all knew that. But we know what you are doing. We know what you are doing. And we are not going to rent. Because all this one, go to IG, they will not do anything.
Exactly. So why are we wasting time?
If I can say something,
wasting time on it? Why are we wasting time?
If I can say something, police sometimes listen.